So once you come here to your ads manager, yeah, you would notice that there's been a just a little bit changes here and there, especially on the interface. Okay, but every other thing, the principles of advertising remains the same. Okay, the foundations remains the same. You just have to notice a little bit differences here and there. So when you go to get your ads manager, simply type business.facebook.com, right? Then you set up your business account and then get to your ads manager. Then click on create. Now I want to create advert here. So you click on create. Of course, these are the six campaign objectives that you can select from, either from awareness, for traffic, for engagement, for leads, for app promotion, for sales. As a small business owner, will assume that you want to make sales, yeah? We'll assume you want to make sales. Now, this is sales. It's sales, as you can see here. Find people likely to purchase your products or services. So this objective is good for conversions, for catalog sales, for Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Okay, and also for calls. So if you have a business on Instagram and you want to run advert to get people to buy what you are selling, you want to make sales, then you can use the sales objective here. Okay, if you want just video views and stuff like that, you can use the engagement objective to get people just to view your videos. So we've selected sales and we click on continue. When you get to this point, you will notice this little change on the interface. Okay, this is where they say choose a campaign setup. Create your sales campaign using a tailored and streamlined setup, or manually build your campaign. Suggestions may vary based on your recent ad account activities. So I need you to pay attention here. There are two types of campaign setup that has been placed before us here. This is the first one, Advantage Plus Shopping Campaign. Okay, it says maximize performance and reach valuable audiences with a simplified setup. Preset settings include placements, age, and more. This is the first one, Advantage Plus Shopping Campaign. Why this is the manual sales campaign? Okay, this is manual sales campaign. The manual sales campaign is the usual way, or would I say the old way of doing advertisement on Facebook and Instagram. This has been the constant way that we have been, this when you select the manual sales campaign, you are in control of every step of your advert. However, for this Advantage Plus, which Meta recently introduced, it is more advanced. It makes advertising easier for you. It makes advertising easier for you because it's like they have done the heavy lifting for you. Okay, but I will recommend that you try the two. So you test the two and then you find out which of them works for you. Okay, for the sake of this video, we are going to do the two, but we'll start from manual setup here. For the sake of this video, we're going to try out the two. Okay, but firstly, let's go with manual setup for the part one of this video. So we click on manual sales campaign here. It says create a sales campaign from scratch using the standard setup. So click on continue. Once you click on continue, it brings us here where you see where you name your campaign. Okay, so we can say just add tutorial campaign. So we have named our campaign. Always name your campaign so that you can differentiate the different types of campaign that you have running at the moment. Okay, so you have to categorize your advert if you fall under any of these special ad categories. Okay, if you fall under any of these special ad categories, is it for credit, employment, housing, social issues and elections? For those in Nigeria and African countries, this for now it does not have any impact on our advert performance. Yeah, but for those in the first world country, yes, you need to specify. So I haven't done that. You leave every other thing. Don't check anything. Just leave it until you get to the advanced level before you begin to check these things and do some A/B testing. So assuming you're a small business owner, leave all of these things the way they are, and you click on next here at the bottom right corner. Click on next, or you come to the top left and click on new ad set. So once you click on that, you are now at the ad set level. You name your ad set, okay? Tutorial ad set. You name your ad set. Always name your campaign, name your ad set, and name your ad. All right. So once you have done that, because we selected sales as our objective, that is our goal is conversion. We want people to become customers. We want to attract people and convert them to customers. Okay, so you have to select the destination. Where do you want to drive the sales? What is the conversion location? If, for instance, you are sending these sales to a website, you have to select your website here. You have to drive your sales and conversion to your website. If it is an app, you want people to download your app here, website and app. But for the sake of this tutorial, a lot of small business owners in Nigeria and in Africa, they don't sell through website. Yeah, it's simply either via Instagram or WhatsApp. And so we have to go with the messaging app here. So we have to drive sales conversation either through Messenger, that is Facebook Messenger, or Instagram DM or WhatsApp. So we select WhatsApp, we select messaging apps. How, again, if you want people to call you, to call you once they see your advert, you can select calls here. So you drive conversations through calls. But I'm guessing that if you select this one, then you should be ready to receive tons of calls, both the relevant and irrelevant ones. You are going to be worn out. So we select the messaging app here. Once that is done, we just continue, come down here to select the page. Select your page where you want to run the advert to. Okay, so this is you select the Facebook page. This will enable you select your Instagram page. Okay, so once you come here, the pages that you manage will automatically appear here. All the pages that you handle will automatically appear here. Okay, so for the sake of this tutorial, I can just select this my business page Winehouse here. Okay, so you can see that once you select the Facebook page, the Instagram page automatically appears. The Instagram profile automatically appears here. All right, and so once that is done, you come down. Now, where do you want where do you want to drive the conversations to? Is it to Messenger, to WhatsApp, or to Instagram? You select. So we select Instagram in this case, and I uncheck Messenger. So I want this advert to run on Instagram. I want, because most of the people who buy from me, most of the customers I have, they are mostly on Instagram. Therefore, this advert is going to be an Instagram advert because I want to have a stronghold, especially where most of my customers are. Okay. So once you've selected that, you come down, you put in your budget here. So how much do you want to spend per day? How much do you want to spend per day? Let's take, for instance, I want to spend uh 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira per day. So you spend based on what you can afford, but then make sure you are not spending a little money. 1K per day, 2K per day, those days are gone, right? So $5 per day is fine, $10 per day is fine. I mean, it's a testing phase. You are running different adverts to see which one is working best for you. So we have selected our budget. We are not going to schedule the ad. We're not going to schedule it. We're just going to set it up and let it run while we monitor it through the Ads Manager app. Okay. So once we come down here, you will notice something. You will notice something in your audience control. In this audience tool, in this audience section, you will notice something. Audience control. Okay. Set criteria for where ads for this campaign can be delivered. We start from location. We start from location. By default, the location has been set to Nigeria, but I am going to change that. Okay, I don't want to target the whole of Nigeria. I want to target locations where my business is primarily based, and of course locations where I have the capacity to offer delivery without issues, without any problem, without being overwhelmed. So I have to uncheck Nigeria here, take it off, and then since my business is in Lagos, I simply select Lagos here. So I type Lagos, and this is Lagos here. So my advert is going to be shown to those who live in Lagos or who were recently in Lagos. Okay, and with this plus 24 25 here, this sign here, you can either increase or reduce the reach, the mile radius. Okay, you can increase or reduce, but by default it is set at 25, which I would say you leave it that way. Okay, so if you want to add more locations, for instance Lagos, if you're in Ghana, for instance, you can add Accra, Kumasi, Tema. If you are in probably Kenya, you can add Nairobi, Mombasa, different places. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter. Okay, if you're in a place like Uganda, it could be Entebbe, Kampala. Just add up all these places that you you know that your customers are more domiciled and you can offer delivery. Okay, so in Nigeria, you can add Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. You can add them if you can deliver to these places. You can add them. Abuja, can add Port Harcourt. So you can add the place. You can add the Ibadan, depending on where you want to target. Yeah, I believe we all know all of this stuff already by this time. Yeah, you all know all of this stuff. Okay, so once you have done that, you come down. Now, once you are down here, you will notice something automatically. By default suggestion in recent time, Meta or Facebook has given you the Advantage Plus audience. So they want to be the ones to do the targeting and everything for you. They believe that their artificial intelligence, their AI, and their algorithm already has enough data about your business, about your audience, about your customers. So they will be able to deliver your ad based on what they think is best for you. Okay, so that is why they said our ad technology automatically finds your audience. If you share an audience suggestion, we'll prioritize audiences matching this profile before searching more widely. Okay. For me, I still do the old way of advertising. That is, I come here and I switch to the original audience option. I click on switch here. This button. So I'm not giving them any audience suggestions. I simply come here and switch and switch. They will ask you all this, they'll put up all of this blah 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 blah. I say use original audience. So I click on use original audience. All right. I click on use original audience. And once you have done that, you come down. So from here, you can begin to edit the age. What is the age range of your ideal audience? What is their age range? It could be from 23 or from 25 to 35. So what is the age of your ideal target audience? You come here, you select the age. If it is 25 years to 35 years, you select the correct age of your ideal target audience. Okay. Now, for your product or your service, which gender is it tailored for? Is it for all genders or for male or for female? Whichever one it is, you come here, you indicate. You indicate. Okay. Any button you click here, you look at the right side here, you see the estimated daily reach. It's going to show you the estimated reach that you can cover, and then the estimated audience size here. As I'm showing you, you can see it, the estimated reach or the estimated audience size. Now, this is the estimated audience size, 2.6 million to 3.1 million, yeah? And the estimated daily reach is 3.7K to 11K because it is in all gender. If I put it to male gender, to men, it will reduce the estimated daily reach and audience size. Everything will reduce. If I switch to women, the same thing. It changes. If I switch to all, it changes. Okay, so any action you take here will impact on the estimated audience size and the estimated daily reach. So once you have selected the gender, the age and gender, the next thing is to select interest targeting. So what is the ideal interest of the people who are interested in your business? What are their kind of behavior? What is their demographics? What kind of job do they do? What kind of activities do they engage in? Now, if you don't have answers to these questions, you should have at least an answer to one of the questions. What are they most likely interested in? For instance, you sell handbags. Who are you selling the handbags to? Women, working class ladies, or single women, or married women, or whatever. Yeah. Or people who are interested in because if you go and type handbag, for instance, you can see it falls under accessories. So it's an interest. Okay. If you type handbags, you are most likely going to be targeting your competitors. The people who are going to be seeing your ads are people who are most likely your competitors because they are the ones who are mostly interested in handbags. But what if you target those who are interested in accessories? Okay. So fashion accessories. Okay, so do you understand? We are beginning to trim it down to exactly what these customers need, fashion accessories. So once you select that fashion accessory, if you don't know the next interest of your audience, do not worry. Simply come here, click on suggestions. Click on suggestions. Meta is going to suggest different interests and behaviors of people who are interested in fashion accessories. Most of them are interested in clothing, in jewelries, right? In dresses, in beauty. Of course, you can see handbags here. All right. So you can just take this thing up and down to see more and more and more of the um suggestions here. Okay. So once you have done that, no, we're not taking online shopping because almost everybody and their grandmother is using online shopping. So we don't want to show our adverts in the same fashion that every other person is showing their adverts. Okay. So which other thing are they interested in? You can use the suggestion tool here to find out. To find out. Okay. It could be bag, it could be Birkins. If there's no Birkins there, you search for other names, other branded items. Okay. And when you're searching for a brand item, always pay attention to the right hand here, to the right side here, because you can see Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. One of them is employers, one of them is school, one of them is job title, while this one is the interest, the fashion brand. This is the interest, the fashion brand. For instance, if you select Gucci here as an interest, and then you come to suggestion box, the Meta will give you new set of suggestions based on the previous interest you selected. Now you can see Louis Vuitton, Prada, Versace, Chanel, Hermes, Dolce and Gabbana, Burberry, So this is how you can select different audiences that tallies with what you sell. Okay? If for instance you sell cake, you can say something like cupcake. Then you can see it here. Interest, baked goods. Okay? Baked goods. Or you can say, okay, birthday cake. You can look for something like birthday cake. You can see birthday cake. It is interest. Birthday cake. Yeah. Then you can say something. You can then come to suggestions. You will see different cakes like wedding cakes, banana cakes, cupcakes, chocolate cake, dessert, cheesecake, cake, birthday, wedding cake, upcoming birthdays. So these are demographics, these are interests. So this is the easiest way for you to search out different interests that pertains to the kind of business that you do. If you sell shoes, the same thing. If you sell cars, the same thing. You type cars, then you're going to see different types of interest, employer, field, employer, employer. Look for interest. This is interest, car, but this is field. This is film. So, but cars here, this is vehicle. This is okay. So cars.com. This is website where mostly people who are interested in cars go to. Okay. Rolls Royce motor cars, different kind of stuff. So you can even target cars by name. Like you can say luxury cars, luxury vehicle. Once you put luxury vehicle as an interest and you click on suggestions, it will give you different suggestions based on the luxury selected. So it can give you Mercedes Benz here, right? BMW here, okay, okay, BMW, you can see that, all right? So they're going to be different ones for you. So what if you select Toyota, for instance, Toyota Camry here, interest. Once you come and click the suggestion box, it's going to give you Toyota Frontrunner, Honda Accord, Toyota Corolla, luxury goods. So you're going to be getting different suggestions based on the primary keyword you have already used. Okay, so I'm going to take off all of these things here. So this is how to discover most of the interests that your ideal target audience are interested in, most of their behaviors, most of their interests, because you already input a keyword. Now Meta is smart, the AI is smart. They will now give you different suggestions that will work based on the business that you do. Okay, so you can go ahead, input a keyword from your business, try it, use the suggestion box, and you can also use the browse feature to target based on demographics here: education, financial level, life events. Education, you click in education level, field of study, schools. Okay, when you come to financial here, income level. Okay, so these are the income levels. Okay, so you can go to life events, people who are away from family, away from hometown. You can go to birthday. So people who have upcoming birthdays, you can also target friends of people who are in a long distance relationship, people who just got new jobs, people who just got new relationships, newly engaged. Okay, so there is a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can do. These are friends of men with birthday in the next 7 days, friends of men with birthday in the next 7 to 30 days. friends of people who are recently moved. Okay, so there is a lot that you can do here. Okay, parents can target parents and click here. Parents up to 12 months, parents with adult children, parents with early age children, in case you want to sell back to school items, or in case you want to sell children items. So there is a lot you can do here if you take your time to go through this place. Then relationship, of course, you can target people based on their relationship status. Engaged in a relationship, married, single, unspecified, confused, whatever it is, target them. Okay. Then by work also, work. So people by employers, by industry, by job titles. So by industry, it could be finance, administrative, business decision makers title, art and entertainment. So you can also use that browse option, like I said. So once you have selected your location, the gender, the age, the interest, and the demographics, okay, the next thing for you to do is the placement. Placement, as you can see here, it is already on Advantage Plus by default. By default, it is already on Advantage Plus, but we don't want that. So we come here and edit. Once we edit, and then we click on manual placement here. And then you come down to select where you want your advert to appear on Instagram. On Instagram feed, as you can see, stories and reels, in-stream, okay, in-stream ad, then for search results. Simple. So these search results, people can actually search and then the advert will be among what they are going to see. Okay, even on the explore also, okay, stories and reels and explore and stuff like that. So anyone you point your cursor on, you're going to see it on this right part showing how it's going to appear, how it's going to appear. So it's easy peasy like that. All of this will be on Instagram. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up and do well to share this video with your friends and business owners. You're not going to find it helpful. Okay, so once you are done with all of these parts here, you click on next here, click on next button here, next icon, or you simply click on this new sales ad here on the top left corner. You click on this new sales ad, that is the ad level, or you click on next here at the bottom right corner. So click on next, and then we are here at the ad level. Ad level. Remember, the ad set level is where you do the engine work, the background work that people do not see. The ad set level is where you do the main work that people do not see. But the ad level is where you put in the visuals and the messages that people will see. The ad set level is where people are not going to see. That is where you select your interest, the age, the gender, the whatever, the display. But the ad level is where people are going to see, because this is where you use either images or videos and then the accompanying messages. Okay, like I always advise, it is always best to post the video first on your IG. Post different videos of that particular product or offer that you want to promote. Post different angles, then watch out and see the best performing one. That is the one you're going to promote. Always watch out for your best performing videos. That is the one you are going to promote, because it is already performing without adverts. Imagine how it is going to be now that you are advertising it, now that you are promoting it. So once you are here, you name your ad. Okay, tutorial ad. You name your ad. Okay, you name your ad, and then you come down, select a single video or whatever. So once you come down here, you see this place that they say create ad. Of course, you can create ad by selecting a single video, but I always prefer that you first of all post different videos on your profile and select the best performing one to promote the offer. So instead of create ad here, you click here and click on use existing post. Use existing post. I uncheck this. I don't know. I don't like it. So when you click on use existing post, you come down, you see this select post button. Click on it. You select any of your posts that you want to promote on IG or on Facebook. Because when you post on IG, it automatically appears on Facebook. Yeah. So you go over all of these things. Which of your posts do you want to promote? Which of your posts is getting good results? You click on it and click on continue. Then it automatically populates in the feed here. Okay, it will automatically populate in the feed there. If it does not, don't worry, you can go back and change it. it will still populate. If it does not populate here, don't worry, go back, select it from Facebook. You can see Facebook here, you can see Instagram here. This is Instagram, this is Facebook. Okay, select it from Facebook, because once you post on Instagram, it automatically appears on Facebook, right? So you look for that particular video that you want to promote, select it on Facebook, click on continue. It appears here. It appears here without problem, without issues. It is here already. Okay, it has appeared, and you can see the option here, send message. Okay, so when people are seeing this advert on Instagram, what are they going to be seeing? They're going to be seeing send message, this send message button, so that when they see your advert, they simply click on it and they send you a message. But before then, you have to set up your message template. Okay, you can see button added to your post, send message. A send message button is required for existing post, blah blah blah. It is here already, as you can see. It is always good that you set up your message template, so that whenever anybody comes and sees your advert, once they click on the send message button, even if you are not there, they will have different options of messages to select from. They can see different messages based on what you have put there. Okay, so you can start a conversation, you can create a new one, or use existing conversations here. So I created this one a long time ago. You can create a new one here by simply clicking on create, and then you click on edit. Okay, so when you click on the edit button, the moment anybody clicks on send message on your advert, this is what they're going to see. This is the first test, the first greeting test they will see. Hi, our team is here to help you find what you are looking for. How can we assist you? So you can edit this. You can edit this and say, hi, thank you for reaching out to, thank you for contacting or reaching out to, for contacting A, B, C, blah, blah, blah. We are here to take your orders. How can I help you? Or which of this would you want to buy? Or which of our product do you want to buy? Or, which color do you want? What is your size? Which of the shoes do you want? Which of the bag do you want? What color? What size? Okay. So the person will now select different questions from here. The person can now make a purchase, or then you can edit it. You can click on edit and simply put something like, what colors do you have available? What colors do you have available? All right. You see that? So you put the answer, automated response here. You can say, we have red, yellow, and black. Which color would you prefer? Which color would you prefer? Now, once anybody comes to your DM and clicks on and see this, hi, thank you, blah blah blah. Once they click on what colors do you have available, once they click on this stuff here and click on send, they will automatically receive this message. We have red, yellow, and black. Which color would you prefer? Blah blah blah. We have this in. So the idea is for you to make it easier for your customers to buy what you are selling. The idea is for you to make it easier for them to understand you, easier for them to buy, make the buying process, make the purchase process easy for your customers. Don't stress people's children because they want to buy from you. Make it easy for them. All right. So this is one. We need to add more texts. So we go to the second questions. Okay, I'm interested. What sizes do you have available? What sizes? So you know your business best. So you have to put in the words here. Put in the words, put in the response, automated response, so that whenever anybody clicks on it and sends a message, they will immediately receive response. And also tell them how to order. Put it how to order. This is how you can order. You can simply order by, this is the price, make payment, drop proof of payment, drop address. It's simple, so that it reduces the workload on you. When you are sleeping, by the time you wake up, you see that Your automated question and answer has already done a lot of job for you. What is now left for you is to come in, close the sale, get the money, deliver the product. Once you have done all of that, you simply click on save here. Save, and that's all. You can also preview it on Instagram. Okay? You can, once you go to your Instagram, once you click on preview, a message will be sent to you on your Instagram. Open your Instagram on your phone and you can see the message. Okay? So once you click on save, it will be saved. But for me, I'm not going to save it because I already have mine. I already have mine here. All right. So once all of this is done, once all of this is done, simply you click on publish. You click on publish. Okay. Yeah, you can see the way the advert is showing everywhere. You can see the way the advert appears. Okay. So you can see the way the advert appears on the feed, on Insta stories. So that's how the advert appears on the field, on Insta stories, and on different places on Instagram. Okay. So you can click on advanced preview like I did now. Once you click on advanced preview, you can preview your ad and see how your ad is going to appear on different places on Instagram. Okay. On different placements. These are how your adverts is going to appear on different placements on Instagram. So it makes it easy for you to know if you like how it appears or not. It makes it easy for you to see if you like how it appears or not. This is the Instagram feed. This is the Instagram story. This is the explore. This is the Instagram reels. This is the profile feed. So imagine an advert like this. Your video has to be clean, crispy, direct to the point, clear, and not so long, so that you can keep people engaged. Tell them what you have, tell them what you are selling, give them options, tell them how to order for it, how to purchase it, then send them to your DM. Once they come to the DM, you close the sale there. So once all of these things is done, you click on publish, and then your advert is published, and you can start. The advert starts showing to the customers. You start making sales, and you are happy.